Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. It's finally arrived, the Lowrider S. This is the one we're going to take up to Benaraby on the 1st of August. I'm going to be putting a 128 Alpha Performance engine kit in this one and go up to Benaraby, and give it a run down there and mix it up with a few boys up there. There's a lot of stiff competition, so we'll see what we can do. And as I said in a previous video leading up to this one, a bit of a friendly grudge match between myself here at Darling Downs Harley and Mark and Sam and a few other blokes up at Harbour City Harley. So that's going to be really interesting, a bit of fun. So without too much more muck around, we're going to get this one out of the box, show you guys how Harleys come if you guys haven't seen them. Show you guys how Harleys come delivered and pull it out of the box. We'll get it up on the bench, tear it down, and then I'm going to go through some of the engine stuff that I've got over on my bench over there. So stick around and check this out. Alrighty, so that's how your Harleys come straight out of the box. There's a few things we've got to do to go through and do the pre-delivery checklist. Obviously, we've got to go through, program the fobs and all that sort of stuff. We've got to plug it into the computer and do all those sorts of things, and then obviously go through and clean it and detail it, fuel it, test it, and fit any accessories you want at the time of delivery. So that's how your Harleys come straight out of the box. Okay, here's all my go fast bits. So this is the Alpha Performance Engines 128 cubic inch kit, 4 and 250 thou cylinders, CP Carrillo pistons, 55mm intake manifold from Screaming Eagle, A.P.E 6.2 grams per second fuel injectors. We've gone with the Alpha Performance Engines Stage 1 Performer head. So this head has been hand ported and flowed both on the intake and exhaust side. There's a really nice finish on there. Running the D&D Fat Cat 2-in-1 exhaust on this build. That's a really nice pipe, and I think it's going to be beautiful with this build. That's enough of that. Let's get this bike torn down and we'll get it together. Sorry about that guys, the GoPro went flat when I was installing the cam, so apologies about that. I've got the pistons over there ready to be installed. I've been over and been setting and checking the piston ring end gap, so that's all good to go. I've got a great tool for doing that. Measure your ring end gap, and if you've only got say 15 thou ring end gap and you need another 5 thou, you can very accurately get down to 0.005 of an inch and just take that off the ring with this tool. So very handy, that's very precise, that's a very good way to do it. This piston's already assembled, I've got the rings on that ready to go. What I'm going to do now is get the other piston assembled with the rings on there and bang them on the rods, get them on, and then we'll assemble put the cylinders on and the heads on, and we'll torque it all down and it's get it together. And we've still got to fit up the exhaust, so unpack that and fit it up. So won't be too much longer, and we're going to have this thing on the dyno. stone cold, so it's going to have its first fire up. So if anything goes wrong, it's going to happen right now. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty happy with what's going on so far. We've got some good power. The torque's a little bit lower than what I would have liked at the moment. I'm still trimming the fuel. As you can see, we are up to 142 horsepower and 137 foot-pounds. Alrighty, there you have it. 142 horsepower, 137 foot-pounds. A little bit low at the moment, probably due to the stock air filter. It's not even the high flow option from K&N, it's just a 100% stock air cleaner. So that's got to come off and be replaced with, I would say, the Extreme ventilator. They prove really well. There's no loss of power between running that air filter and taking the air filter off completely. There's no difference in power or gains or losses there. So they're a really good air filter. I dare say I'm going to be running one of those. I've just got to work out what I'm going to run because I don't have anything else in stock at the moment. But I'm really happy with how it's come up. I just love the look of it. That D&D Fat Cat looks really nice on there, the upswept pipe on the back of it. Man, I love these Lowrider S bikes. They just look so cool. It's just, yeah, all black, a little bit of bronze on the wheels there. I just love them. Yeah, awesome looking bike. Very classic, very traditional looking Harley. Really cool. I love the little nacelle on the front, just everything. The seating position for me, I'm 6'4". That's 192 centimeters for you metric fans. And where I sit on the seat and the ergonomics straight out of the box, this bike fits me really well, or I fit that bike very well, however you want to look at it. But anyway, I'm really happy with how it's come up so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the video of, as you saw, come straight out of the box. It never got started, just come straight out of the box, straight up onto the bench, tore it down, built it up, and then onto the dyno. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stick around for the next video that's coming up very soon. That's going to be up at Benaraby. That's only a week away. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Good luck to Mark, Sam, Vance, and all the guys up there in Gladstone. And Mark, I've seen a few. Mark's been down the test and tunes there doing some really good times on the 143 Cube Road King. So he's going to be very tough to beat. I don't think I'll have him covered on this, unfortunately, but we'll see how we go. There's a few, as I said, there's going to be a lot of stiff competition up there with all the other bikes and guys from all over the place. So I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I'll probably get this thing back on the dyno after I get the new air filter and just see what else I can squeeze out of it. And then it's on to Benaraby. So Thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.